In the previous video, we looked at GDP as a measure of the value of production in an economy. However, there's one important problem. If GDP increases, does this always mean that the economy is producing more goods and services? Or could GDP increase simply because prices have risen? To answer this question, economists distinguish between nominal and real GDP. Now let's begin with the concept of nominal GDP. It is the value of output measured using current year prices. So it measures the market value of goods and services using the prices that prevail in that particular year. And the formula is nominal GDP equals current year output quantity times current year prices. For example, imagine that there's this economy that only produces coffee. In year one, 100 cups of coffee are produced, and each cup is sold at £2 per cup. Therefore, the nominal GDP in year one is 100 cups times £2 per cup. So the nominal GDP in year one is £200. Now imagine in year two, the economy still produces 100 cups of coffee, but the price has risen up to £3 per cup. So the nominal GDP for year two is 100 cups times £3 per cup. So £300. It is the nominal GDP for year two. At first glance, it appears that the economy has grown from £200 to £300 by 50%. However, has the economy actually produced more? No, the economy still produces exactly 100 cups of coffee. The increase in nominal GDP is entirely due to higher prices. This is the problem with nominal GDP. It does not separate changes in output quantity from changes in price level. To solve this problem, economists used real GDP. Real GDP measures the value of output after removing the effect of price changes. So it measures the changes in the actual quantity of goods and services produced, and the formula is real GDP equals current year output quantity times a base year price. The key difference is that real GDP uses constant prices, a base year price level. Now let's return to the same coffee example and use year one as our base year, where the coffee price stays constant at £2 per cup. In year one, the real GDP is 100 cups of coffee produced in year one times the constant price level in base year, £2 each. So the real GDP in year one is £200. And the year two real GDP is 100 cups of coffee produced in year two times the constant price, the price of a base year, £2 per cup. So the year two real GDP is still £200 if we calculate the real GDP using year one price level, the base year price level. So although nominal GDP for year two has increased from 200 to 300, the real GDP for year two remains unchanged at 200. This tells us this truth. The economy has not grown. Prices have increased, but production quantity has not. For this reason, economists usually focus more on real GDP growth rather than nominal GDP growth, as real GDP provides a more accurate measure of economic performance since it has removed the impact of inflation of price changes.